Om Sahana Vavatu Sahano Bhunaktu Sahaviryankaravavahai Tejasvinavadhitamastu Vidvishavahai. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Om Shuklam Bhadram Vishnum Shashivarnam Chaturbhujam Prasannavadanam Dhyayet Sarva Vignopashantaye. Om Guru Brahma Guru Vishnu Guru Devo Maheshwara Guru Sakshat Param Brahma Tasmai Shri Gurave Namah. Samasta Jana Kalyane Niratam Karunamayam Namami Chinmayam Devam Sadgurum Brahma Vidvaram Sadgurum Brahma Vidvaram. What we are going to think today, contemplate together, is on Guru Stotram. There are 14 Guru Stotrams, very popular, all of us are aware. But slightly we try to find out the origin of this Guru Stotram.
Sir, can I just interrupt for a minute, please? Madam is half seen, so if you can shift this side, if you and Madam can shift. That's better, please. Because half of, a little more, sir. Just 1 inch more. Thank you. Sorry for the interruption, so that both of you are seen. Okay. Thank you, sir. Please proceed.
Okay. The Guru Stotram, 14 Guru Stotrams, all of us are aware of. But the origin of Guru Stotram, where is this Guru Stotram? It is in origin of Guru Stotram is what is called as Guru Gita. Guru Gita. Now, where is this Guru Gita? This Guru Gita is in what is called as Skanda Purana. Guru Stotram is in Guru Gita. Guru Gita is from Skanda Purana. A little insight into the Puranas. Basically, the basis of our scriptures is, basis of our picture is scriptures is Shruti, the Vedas. That is the basis. It's called Shruti. It is Apaurushaya, time immemorial, it is there. There are 4 Vedas. There in Vedas we have the Mantra, Brahmana, Aranyaka and Upanishad. Brahmana is more karma kanda, predominant or most essential for Grihastha people. Aranyaka and Upanishad is also prescribed for Grihasthas. Without leaving your house and going to the forest, or without wearing the garb, one can become Vanaprasthi and Sannyas, not by physically moving away. So it is possible that a Grihastha supporting the Brahmacharya people and the Sannyasis at the same time can make all the progress which one can have in Upanishads, in Vanaprastha and Sannyasa. Now, this is Shruti, the Vedas. Based on Shrutis, some rishis, some authors have written certain Puranas. These Puranas are Sanskrit literature which gives our vast cultural history, historical legends, the various ceremonies, the arts and sciences, etc. And it is said that there are 18 Mahapuranas and 18 Upapuranas, which has got around 4 lakh slokas. But these are again memory. These Puranas are written not contradicting, in line with the Shruti. It is written there. It is written there. But when there is a conflict between the Shruti and the Purana, our scripture says we must take Shruti as the basis. Puranas are written based on Shruti, composed. Out of these 18 Mahapuranas and Upapuranas, which consists of around 4,000 slokas, Skanda Purana is one of them, which Skanda Purana. And this is going to be a Mahapurana because this has got 81,000 verses. See, out 36 Puranas together is 4 lakh slokas. Skanda Purana alone has got 81,000 verses. In this Skanda Purana, you will see lot of glories and mahima of Shiva and about Shanmukha, Kartikeya, who is also called Skanda. Skanda Purana is one of the largest, as I said, it has got 81,000 verses out of the 36 Puranas. And this is mainly, you will see, the Leelas of Lord Shiva and Kartikeya. Kartikeya is the son of Shiva and Parvati, and he is also called Skanda. They use this Purana, some people call it as Skanda Purana and the Skanda Purana, but when I consulted a lot of people, they said Skanda Purana is more appropriate. So I am using the word Skanda Purana. So it also contains about various leelas and mahimas of Lord Shiva, which is there. Now, in this Skanda Purana, Guru Gita is one of them, is a part of Skanda Purana. Skanda Purana is broader. A part of it is Guru Gita. This author of this Guru Gita is known to be Vedavyasti. And this Guru Gita, there is a different versions. They say some has got 100, some has 400 verses. It doesn't matter how many verses the Guru Gita has. But we'll go to the essential part. This Guru Gita is a conversation between Shiva, the God, and his consort, his wife, Parvati. Now, it is interesting to know how this Guru Gita comes. See, we are now trying to understand Guru Stotram, its origin Guru Gita. Its origin Skanda Purana, we have seen. Now, how did this Guru Gita come? This is a conversation between Shiva and Parvati. And that started with Parvati asking Shiva, please tell me how to achieve liberation, how to get moksha. All of us want, when we go to a temple, church or mosque or gurudwara, normally people go with charitable demands. Lord, give me this, give me that, give me that. And some of them even offer some commission. If I get that contract, I will give you this much. Now you take this advance, remaining settlement afterwards. There are people who do this bargaining in a temple. People ask for power. People ask for house. People have say, let me get a job, let me get married to that boy or that girl only. We have made a mess of this. God is not a marriage bureau. He is not a placement consultant. He is not a commission agent. Most people are artha. Some people say, oh, Lord, I got this problem. May not this problem come. They are called artha. Some people are curious, jignasu. But the real devotee is a jnani devotee who wants nothing other than the God. Most people ask for God's gift, but a real devotee asks for God himself. Careful. Artho jignasi chaturvida bhajanti maham jana sukritinarjuna artho jignasa sattati jnani cha bharatarshava. The jnani is known to be the highest, and there also, nowadays you see a lot of people go to a temple. They said, all right, they pay some 10 or 20 rupees. With that, the entire charter of Digan, he gives a long list for you, for your family. They say, you have my name, this person's name. And for all of them, I want this. And finally they say, Dharmartha Kama Moksha Chaturvida Para Purushartham. All that I want for 20 rupees. This is almost an abuse of this. Now, with all the wealth, power, position, and status, ultimately what one wants is ananda, the bliss. Are we getting it? Absolutely no. We are not getting this happiness at all. We think I am going to become happy with money, with power, position, status, bigger the house, greater the power, more money. That hasn't made, that way all the wealthy people with lot of wealth should have been happy. They are not happy. But what they think they are going to get, they are unaware. But the real, what one should aspire is bliss, ananda. I am using this word ananda because everybody wants this. Ananda, eternal bliss, is moksha. Only when, carefully, only when one attains that moksha, then he is in bliss. Ananda. Only when he is there, he wants to have bliss, ananda. But suppose I ask for moksha, people will run away. When I ask them, ask God, I want ananda, it is okay. Actually, I am reminded of a person told me, one person was regularly coming to our temple and was asking, Lord, I don't want anything, money, power, position, not even health and all that. But what do I want? Lord, give me moksha. Every day he was asking, moksha, I want moksha, I want moksha. This Pujari was seeing it daily. One day he thought, let me test this man. He knew the time he comes. At that moment, he went behind the idol. When this person asked, Lord, when do you give moksha? Please give me moksha. Immediately from behind, tomorrow morning you come. I will give you moksha. The moment this disciple heard that, from that moment, he never came to the temple. Because he thought moksha means death. So friends, it is mistaken that we will get carefully, that we will get moksha after birth. No, it's not possible. Moksha, liberation is possible right now. We are, because of many janmas, punya karmas and samskaras, we are here. We are here in this great land of Bharata, Dharma Bhumi, Karma Bhumi. We are in this fantastic atmosphere. And we are all here in reasonably elevated. This is the most ideal time to get moksha, the liberation in this body. Moksha, liberation, eternal bliss, I'm using the word eternal bliss, is not possible after death. It is possible only when I am living. Jivan Mukta. And a Jivan Mukta, after death, will get Videha Mukta. So, but the speciality here is Parvati in this scripture is asking Shiva what, how to achieve liberation, how to attain Paramananda. I'm using word eternal bliss or liberation. And one more speciality is she is not asking for herself, my dear friends. It is for all, for the sadhakas that we are getting rid. Now, this question, Parvati has asked in Guru Gita, to Lord Shiva, how to attain moksha, liberation, Paramananda, eternal bliss. Now, Shiva answers this way, the proper way of, this is how it started. To attain moksha, Shiva says, the proper way is how to worship the Guru, and that is indicated in Guru Gita. This in this Guru Gita, there is Guru Stotram, which has got 14 verses. Guru Stotram is 14 verses. It is in Guru Gita, and Guru Gita is Skanda Purana. We'll understand. We have Skanda Purana, one of the major Puranas. In Skanda Purana is Guru Gita, and Guru Gita contains Guru Stotram. Lot of meaning of Guru is indicated. So we will understand. There are common things that majority of us know, but I am going to take you to the three meanings of Guru Stotram as given by Parvati to Shiva. So now this Guru Gita, Parvati has requested on behalf of all of us. On behalf of all of us, he is asking to Shiva. And let us see what is the approach of Parvati and how our approach should be. Please follow, lead and follow. She will lead. And there is in a Devanagari script is there and Kannada script is there. Between the two, there is a slight difference. We are going to take up the Kannada version as the authority. Please repeat.
Kena margena bho swamin.
Kena margena bho swamin.
Dehi brahmamayo bhavet.
Dehi brahmamayo bhavet.
Tat kripam kuru me deva.
Tat kripam
kuru me swamin. Tat kripam kuru me swamin.
Deva, Kannada version.
Oh, deva. Tat kripam kuru me deva.
Tvam kripam kuru me deva.
Namami charanam tava.
Namami sharanam tava.
Together. Kena margena
bho
bho swamin.
Dehi brahmamayo bhavet.
Tvam kripam kuru me deva.
Namami sharanam tava. Friends, if you are able to understand this itself is better. Now, he is asking what? Number one, she has surrendered to him. Tava charanam namami. So this is number one that we have to follow. We have to surrender to, like Parvati surrendered to Shiva, we have to surrender to a Guru. What for? He wants Dehi Brahmamayo Bhavet. Please see that. Dehi Brahmamayo Bhavet. We are all conditioned people. The Atman conditioned by Upadhis. I am the body, I am the mind, I am the intellect. This conditioning is called Dehi. What is our desire? Brahmamayo bhavet. I must what? Go higher, and I must realize Aham Brahmasmi. From the stage of I am the body, I am the mind, I am the intellect, I am the Atman, and this Jivatman is not different from Paramatman. Initially, Jivatma, Paramatma, Veda. And then this is a part of Brahman, Jivatma. But ultimately, there is no difference. The difference is only in the upadhis, micro and macro, Brahmanda, Pindanda. Paramatman is the supreme consciousness reflected in the macro. The same consciousness reflected in the micro is Jiva. When I transcend the upadhis, then there is only one, Jivatma, Paramatma, Aikyam. This, I want, says, request Parvati on behalf of all of us. We must say, Tava Charanam Namami. I am prostrating to your lotus feet. Yes. Then what do we want? Kena Margena, Goswamin. Lord, I want to know the purpose for which I have taken birth in this life is to have moksha, the liberation, self-realization, realization Aham Brahmasmi. This realization I want. Please tell me, O Lord, what is that path? Kena Margena, Swamin. When Dehi Brahmamayo Bhavet, then he is asking, Tvam Rupa Gurume Deva. Please, now here number one, this questioning is possible only for a qualified student. This question is something like that, or in other words, how to have eternal bliss. If you are afraid of using the word Atmagyan, Brahmagyan, how to attain eternal bliss, Paramananda, how to attain my state, Satchidananda, Paramananda. That is the state I want, because I know all the material things, power, position, status is not giving me bliss. It is making me miserable. More and more power, money, position is making me more and more miserable. I want to attain that supreme state, that Brahman, Aham Brahmasmi. And but an indication, Tava Charanam Namami, indicates that it is a qualified student. We have seen in Tattvabodha of Shankaracharya that we have to have 4 Ds. D, 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 D. Discrimination called Viveka. Dispassion called the Vairagya. Disciplines, Shamadhi Shatka Sampattihi. And the desire, Moksho me bhuyat iti dhruda icha. These 4, I repeat, the 4 Ds. Discrimination, dispassion, disciplines, and the desire to have 4 Ds. Viveka, discriminate between the Atman and the Anatman. And after the development of the discrimination, I will develop Vairagya, dispassion to Anityam. It should not be a hasty Vairagya. Very, very dangerous. Vairagya should be out of Viveka, that these are not permanent. They are not going to give me happiness. With that Viveka, discrimination, I develop Vairagya to Anatma carefully. Hasty Vairagya is very, very, very dangerous. We have developed, all of us have developed already the discrimination with what is Nitya and Anitya. what is the Atma and the Anatma. Having known this, we have developed a Vairagya towards the Anatma and the Anityam. And then we have also developed a Shamadhi, Shatka, Sampatti, the disciplines. And we have certainly have the ultimate fourth D, Mokshomi Bhuya. And this is already with us. And this should be our question now. Our question, I am not saying we must be like Parvati now. From now onwards, forget your identity, that you are so and so, so and so and so. Assume that you are Parvati. You are asking Shiva, Kena marghena bho swamin dehi brahmamayo bhaved tvam krupam kurume deva namami charanam tava. We are surrendering to you, Lord. Please have grace on me. Please have grace on me. Please tell me how, in what method we are going to attain that. Now comes the answer by Shiva. Shiva replies,
Mama rupasi devitvam.
Mama rupasi devitvam.
Tvat bhaktyartham vadamyaham.
Tvad bhaktya
Artham vadamyaham.
Nyaham.
Lokopakaraka prashnaha. Lokopakaraka prashnaha. Nate napi krutah pura.
Nake napi krutah pura.
Together. Mama rupasi devitvam. Tvat bhaktyartham vadamyaham. Lokopakaraka prashnaha. Nate napi krutah pura.
See the beautiful question. If we study and understand this, this is more than enough. Mama Rupasi Devi Tvam. What a depth of understanding. It looks very, very simple if you just pass through that. Shiva is telling Parvati, Devi, Mama Rupasi Tvam. You are my own form. What else? This is the highest Vedanta. I and you are not different. It is like Tattvamasi. There is no difference. There is no difference between this and that. There is no, in the depth, there is no difference between the devotee and the God. Devi, he is saying, what? Mama Rupasi Tvam. Now, he appreciates, hey, you are asking with lot of devotion. He says, Bhaktyartha. Now, this attitude of asking a question is very, very important. And this attitude of asking this question is not to question, not to bring anybody down, with absolute total faith in the Guru. This is a quality we must develop. Whenever we ask a question, we have told in our management forums, 3 types of questionings are there in the schools and colleges. First question they ask, what? They ask a question and look at the people of the opposite sex. They want to know how beautifully I have asked the question. Second people, hey, this lecturer doesn't know. I'll bring him down. The third type, students, yes, I want to know. I have got my teacher who will tell you. So it is that attitude that Lord Shiva is seeing in Parvati. Because you are devoted. You are asking this question. He says, I will tell you. I will tell you. And then he says, no. And you have asked this question, what for? Lokokakara. For the sake of upakara of the people in the universe. Not for you. You are not asked for any benefit. Parvati has asked this question for the benefit of mankind. And number 1, he says, one more beautifully, na kenapi krutah para. So far, nobody has this question. Number 1, there is no difference between you and me. And here, he is appreciating Parvati. Nowadays, very rare. We tell in our management development programs, Have you appreciated your wife or husband? They always tell, my husband and my wife only appreciates the neighbor. Nothing wrong. I am not preventing you from appreciating your neighbor's wife or neighbor's husband. Nothing wrong. But here he's appreciating. Parvati is being appreciated by Shiva. Shiva is appreciating Parvati. Number one. Two things he has said. The question that you have asked is full of devotion. Number one. Number two, you have asked this question not for anything for you, but for the benefit of mankind on behalf of all of us. Next, such a question, Devi, nobody has asked before. So now I shall tell you, friends, start going deeper into this verse alone. This alone is capable of uplifting us. Mama Rupasi Devi Tvam, that alone is enough. There is no difference between you and me. I and you are same. That concept is there. And he has appreciated the quality. And now, we must be like Parvati. All our asking should be not for the benefit of me, my husband, my wife, my chubby children. No. It should be for all. And that should be our approach. Let us now become Parvati in essence. Now he is answering three beautiful verses. Few beautiful verses. It is worth remembering it forever. We will take the first meaning of Guru.
Gushabdastvandakarasyat, Gushabdastvandakarasyat, Rushabdastanirodaka, Rushabdastanirodaka, Andhakara niroditvat, Andhakara niroditvat, Gururitya vidiyate, Gururitya vidiyate.
Now it says, there are two words, Guru. He says, Gu Shabdaha Andhakara Syat. Gu means darkness. Most of us know this particular verse. But all of us say Gu means darkness remover. All of us know Guru means one who removes darkness. But I am giving you the origin. Where is this? This is in Guru Gita, given directly by Shiva himself. So if anybody has say, you are telling Gu means darkness and Ru means evil, where is it? You can tell now proudly that I know it is from Guru Gita. There, Gu Shabdaha Andhakarasya. Gu means Andhakara, darkness. Ru Shabda Tat Nirodakaha. Tat means what? Andhakara. Nirodakaha, remover. Ru stands for remove. Gu, darkness. Ru, removal. Therefore, Andhakara niroditvat Guruhu iti abhidhiyate. Careful. Andhakara niroditvat Guruhu iti abhidhiyate. Gu, Andhakar, darkness. Ru, removal. And then what? Guru is removal of ignorance, destroyer of darkness. Ru, remover of Gu, darkness. Guru is one. Guru is called Guru because he removes the darkness in us. Darkness here means ignorance. What is that ignorance? Now let us go to the practical aspect of it. What is darkness? Darkness here, Gu, means darkness, means ignorance. Ignorance of what? I am the body, mind, intellect. Or I am Sthula, Sukshma, Karana, Sharira. That is the ignorance. That I am having this ignorance, which is called darkness, is because I am not aware that I am the Atman. I am the consciousness. It is said, Stula Sukshma Karana Sharirat Vetiriktaha Panchakoshadhitaha Avastatraya Sakshi. These, I am in waking dream and deep sleep. I am the Panchakoshas. I am the Sthula Sukshma Karana Sharira. This is darkness. And why? And when that darkness is removed, the only way of removing darkness is by light. The moment there is light, there cannot be darkness, friends. One guru gave his Shishya one lantern. Olden days, we used to have those lanterns, no? He told him, hey, a lighted lantern. No, I have to be careful. A lighted lantern was given to the Shishya. He told him, hey, go on place. Keep it in a place where there is darkness and come. A lighted lantern, the Shishya went on taking. He had to come back. He said, he came back. And Guru asked, hey, why did you not keep it? He said, Guru, there was no place where it was dark. Because wherever the light went, there cannot be darkness. Carefully. Similarly, wherever there is jnana, there is no scope for ajnana. When my jnana is am Om, am Atman, Aham Brahmasmi, when this jnana is there, there is no possibility that I get into the ajnana, that I am the body, I am the mind, I am the intellect. That is why I am Stula Sukshma Karana Sarirat Vetiriktaha. I am Atma. Because I am not aware that I am Atma, I am in darkness that I am the Upadhi. The two is not possible, cannot coexist. Guru is one. Ru removes the darkness. The knowledge which removes my ajnana. So, because Guru removes the ajnana in me that I am the body, mind, intellect, he removes this, so he's called Guru. That is definition number 1. We'll go to the definition number 2. One more beautiful. This some of you might have heard. And the second definition that Lord Shiva talks is this.
Gurancha gunatitam, Gurancha gunatitam, Rukaram rupavarjitam, Rukaram rupavarjitam, Gunatita swarupam cha, Gunatita swarupam cha, Yodadyat sa guru smritaha, Yodadyat sa guru smritaha.
Repeat.
Gurancha gunatitam,
Gukaram.
Gurancha gunatitam,
Gukaram cha gunatitam,
Rukaram rupavarjitam, Gunatita swarupam cha, Yodadyat sa guru smritaha.
This definition I want you to see. If you understand few, it is enough. Gukaram. Gu, in the word gu, Guru, gu indicates gunatitam. Please tell me, I have not created this. This is told by Lord Shiva himself. Let us have faith in him. He says, Gukaram cha gunatitam. Means what? Gu indicates that state which is beyond the 3 gunas. 3 gunas we know, Sattva, Rajas and Tamo guna. The 3 gunas. Sattva, Rajas, Tamo gunas are there. Gu is that indicates gunatitam. Then Ru denotes that state Rupa Varjitam, beyond forms. See, this alone is sufficient for us to take it to the heights. Gu karam cha gunatitam. Gukara, gu means that state which is beyond the three gunas, sattva, rajas, tamas. And rukaram is beyond forms. Rupam, there is no rupam. Because Guru is called Guru because he is gunatitam and he is devoid of gunas. So, Guru, yes, this is another beautiful definition. All these things are this. We have the sattva, rajas, tamas, and all these things are there. Number one, gunas. We have seen here, the whole world is, what the world that you see is a combination of Maya Sahita Brahma. Brahman, along with identifying with Maya, the whole universe is created. Carefully, carefully. Whole universe is created. Like it is like a father and the husband and the wife. When a husband and wife, they are there. They get a child, and the child will carry the qualities of both the father and the mother. That is why when the sun is bright, brilliant, the wife will say, see, he is my son. Suppose that fellow is a rowdy and horrible. She says, it's your son. But ideally, both the contribution of both of them are there. The child has the quality of both the father and the mother. The father is the supreme Brahman, and he identifying with Maya. Again, it is his own lower nature. Let us say Maya is something different. His own nature, lower nature, Maya. That combination of the supreme with his own Mama Maya, his own, is the creation of the various. Because Maya has got gunas, the world has got those sattva, rajas, tamas gunas. When you transcend Maya, nirguna, nirakar. So that state is Gu. That state which is beyond the sattva, rajas, tamas, which is the guna of Maya. All these are there. But that Guru is beyond all this. He is like Supreme Brahman. That is number one. The second one is the various forms. Various forms. The various forms are there. We see the forms includes the form that we perceive through our senses, through our eyes, ears, nose, tongue, and skin. All those objects that we perceive, the emotions that we perceive through the mind, the intellect that we perceive through the intellect, they are all the rupas you have. But in reality, they are not. They are really that Ru, that Supreme Brahman, is one which is beyond the forms. One is Rupa Varjitam, Gunathitam. Ru indicates Rupa Varjitam. Gu indicates Gunathitam. Because Guru, Lord Shiva is mentioning the glory of the Guru. Guru is one who is beyond, but we do worship initially the various forms of God. Initially, it is not wrong. You will take a form. It can be the various forms that you have in the Puranic stages. It can be Rama, Krishna, Shiva, Vishnu, Ganesha, Kartikeya, Jesus, and all that. Various forms are there initially. Or you may worship in the form of a Shiva Linga, or a Saligrama, or a Pratima, or a Pratika, but we are all worshipping the Pratima or the Pratika, but a true worshipper should see beyond all that. Whatever you are doing, because we have not yet grown, we are seeing that. Actually, the Lord is Nirguna, Nirakara. Two things, Nirguna, Nirakara. Gunatitam, Rupavarjitam. See. Gunatitam, Rupavarjitam. No form, no shape. Guna. But initially for sadhana, we are taking the support of a pratima or a pratika, but in the form of a guna, in the form of a form. But we have to transcend that and go beyond. God has got no gunas and no akaras. Guru is like that, he says. Gukaram cha gunatitam, rukaram rupavachitam. And Guru is gunadita swarupam, both beyond the forms. Let's see one more beautiful definition of Guru.
Gukara pratamo varnaha.
Gukara pratamo varnaha.
Mayadi gunabhasaka.
Mayadi gunabhasaka.
Rukaro Dvitiyo Brahma.
Rukaro Dvitiyo Brahma.
Maya Bhrantir Vimochaka. Maya Bhrantir Vimochaka.
Let's together.
Gukara Pratamo Varnaha. Maya Digunabhasakaha. Rukaro Dvitiyo Brahma. Maya Bhrantir Vimochaka.
Number one definition of Guru we saw. Number two we saw. Now we are seeing the third definition of Guru. He says, number one, Gukaraha Pratamo Mayadi Guna Basakaha. The Guru indicates, out of the Shabda Ku and Ru, Ku indicates the attributes of Maya. Gu. All the Guna Basakaga, all the attributes of Maya. All the attributes of Maya. And Ru indicates one which removes the Maya, delusion of the Maya. That means Gu indicates Maya. Ru indicates Supreme Brahma. I want you to take this very deeply, my dear friends. Gu, Ru. These are beautiful definitions I found in Guru Gita. These are the three verses. Now it says, this alone is sufficient for us to go deeper into the Vedantic meditation. Gukara, Pratamo Varna, the first letter. Gu. Gukaraha, Pratamo Varna. Pratamo Varnaha, the first letter. Gu, what? Explains all the Maya, the Guna Bhasakaga. All these words of names and forms. Everything. Whatever we are perceiving, feeling, thinking. What we are perceiving through our senses, feeling through our mind, thinking through our intellect. All this entire world of objects, emotions, and thoughts with Puja Gurudev Chinmayananda says, all that is attributes of Maya only. In reality, they are not there. Think. They are not there because of Maya. Because Yama Samaya. What which is not is Maya. I am seeing the objects. I am clearly seeing the objects, hearing the sounds, smelling. I am also feeling and thinking. All this entire world of objects and emotions of thought, the entire OET is perceived by my BMI. They are all because of, in the Veshti, avidya, in the Samashti, Maya. They are all the attributes of Maya. They are not there, but they appear to be there. That Maya is Yama Samaya. That which is not is Maya. That is good. Gu. And Ru, actually in reality, that is Brahman. What? That, not that. That and this, there is no difference. There is only one. Carefully. That there is only one, and that Supreme Brahman, Ru, which indicates Supreme Brahman, is one which removes the Maya. Because I am not aware, I have not experienced the Supreme Brahman, I am thinking the whole world to be true. That is the problem. So, this is another beautiful definition. Now I am combining all the three. We have seen verse number one. First talked Guru as light which dispels my ajnana. The first one, I am summarizing it. Number two refers to the principle which is beyond Nama and the Rupa. Second. Third says Guru is the ultimate remover of Maya. So actually, if you understand the meaning of this Guru, it is the highest Vedanta. That is why I thought, I know all of you are very, very intelligent students of Vedanta for quite some time. All of you are aware. But still, I am trying to make you understand what you already know, but with an authority that it is found in Gita. And this is Guru Stotram. Now, we know, now we have got Skanda Purana. Then we got it contains Guru Gita, it contains Guru Gitam, Guru Stotram. And now, then what we have to do? We have to do Naman. We should do Namaste. Namaskar we do. Why? See, again, another concept that I want you to bring here, our Indian concept, the Hindu concept, is not to shake hands. Let us have some practice, some of the cultures that we are, samskara that we have. We don't do shake hands. We don't do hugging. This is a Western culture. We have our own culture that whenever we meet people, we do namaste. And we don't shake hands. That's a culture there. But somehow wrongly, we had developed that. That is why Lord sometimes sends, he says, Yada yada hi dharmasya grare bhavati bharata abhyuttanam dharmasya tadatmanam sudamyaham paritranaya sadhunam vinashaya chadushkudam dharma samsavanartarya sambhavami yuge yuge. Hey, when these wrong things were happening, when dharma, the ancient, our Sanatana Dharma was being destroyed, partly by the Westerners invading, and more because we did not stick on to that. We started imitating the West. That is why Lord said, I will take some avatar. No, he took the avatar of AIDS. When people were going wrong, he sent AIDS so that to teach us some lesson. HIV. And then recently, he also sent one more avatar, COVID. Then we understood, hey, what a great. We don't need to shake hands. We don't need to hug. We don't need to kiss as soon as you see somebody in the coming from the aeroplane. Hug and kiss. No. Is our old Sanatana Dharma. We don't do, we do like this. We do what? Namaskara. Namaskara what? I don't need to shake hands. I don't need to hug you. I will do Namaste. Namaskara. What does it mean? The self in me and the self in you are one and the same. To that I do Namaste. This is very enough. We have a lot of samskaras which we do. We don't need to, even in a marriage or any function, we don't need to shake hands. Our culture is not that. Friends, let us develop this, what has been told here. Namaskara we do. And we also do Ashirvada. Ashirvada need not be by shaking hands, by hugging and kissing. Those fellows, they have done Yajna, Havana, and all that. Why should you disturb them? There is a concept here that whenever you want to wish, whenever you want to bless, there is a concept called Akshata Rohana. It's a great concept. I want you to practice in letter and spirit. Akshata is what? You get a rice with little of ghee and turmeric. That rice becomes Akshata. And then you hold it near your heart and then pack your wishes and blessings and greetings, pack it in the mind, really, and then when you put it, it will reach that person. Like the sun's light reaches through radiation we get, there is no contact. In fact, it is very, very powerful. I would very, very strong, we have done in a lot of other functions. Please try to see if we can implement this. You do the wishes. You don't need to say, I am wishing you. Why should you know? Silently pray. In fact, they say even the mantras also, Bhagavan Ramana Maharshi says, Uttamastavat Uchamandataha. And slowly, Chittadam Japam, Dhyanam Uttamam. Then chanting loudly, I wish you this and that. Slowly in the mind. And there is also one powerful media called group invocation. In the group, all the people, that's how we were doing it previously in our functions. All the married people or the Batu, they are there, and all of them are given Akshata, and that rice has become Akshata. And when you put the packet with your wishes, it becomes a mantra Akshata, and to whomever you direct, it will reach. Thought radiation. And all the people in the group thinking simultaneously, it will have a lot of impact. Thought radiation. That we do to the gurus. And next, we are chanting. Why are we touching the feet of the guru? Why are we touching the feet of the guru? There is another reason. There is nothing great. Oh, why should I touch his feet? Bujju Guru says, what is there in that feet? He says, we in India, in Hindu culture, we believe the feet is so sacred. It is the ideal on which the Guru is rooted. Guru is rooted. It is the base. And because he is rooted, we have seen in all the three verses, Guru is standing on that. He is Supreme Brahman. That on which he is rooted is that. So that is why we touch the feet. So friends, now we have understood Skanda Purana, Guru Gita, and what is the meaning of the Guru Gita. And more importantly, we have become qualified. We are like Parvati. We have approached Shiva, and he has given us the meaning of the Gurus in the 3 verses. Those 3 verses are very, very important. Now, having known that, what are we going to do? We are going to do Namaste.